Hello, good afternoon. This is Linda Wen. Grow strong and prosper. Today, I'm going to talk to you about land transfer tax rebate for province of Ontario and Toronto from Provincial and Toronto. Basically, it is a program for the first-time buyer to buy a new home or resale home, and you're eligible to receive rebate from both the provincial or Toronto land transfer tax. The maximum provincial land transfer tax rebate for the first-time buyer is $2,000, and the maximum Toronto land transfer rebate for the first-time buyer is $3,725. A full rebate of Toronto land transfer tax is also available for all buyers who enter into agreement of purchase and sale prior to December 31st, 2007. Provincial LTT is payable anywhere in Ontario, including Toronto, so everybody is eligible as long as you're a first-time home buyer. And the maximum you can get if you're a first-time buyer is $2,000 from the province of Ontario. And to calculate the LTT, how much you have to pay for the land transfer tax, there's a formula, and you can go to the website www.nohomebuyingtax.com, nohomebuyingtax.com. So you'll be able to find out how much you have to pay. Depends on the amount of your house. There's a different formula. And we're talking about Toronto land transfer tax. If you buy a home in Toronto, you have to pay extra tax on top of provincial Ontario tax. But if you're outside of Toronto, you don't have to pay that. You just have to pay the provincial at this moment. So for the Toronto land transfer tax rebate, for first-time buyer, the maximum is $3,725. And you can qualify for both Ontario and Toronto. And there's also there's a formula. If you go to the website I just quoted, it's the www.nohomebuyingtax.com. You will be able to find out how much you have to pay. Basically, both of you and your spouse have never owned a home. If your spouse has owned a home, then you are not qualified. Or your spouse has a house overseas somewhere else that he has, depending on when he acquired the property, if it was before your marriage, then you are still eligible. But if you were married at that time already, then you will not qualify for the rebate. Okay, if you have any more questions, you can contact me at 416-223-3007. Me or my associate will be glad to help you. Thank you. Have a good day.